ants way and the birds way with meditation or
No way
turning it over?
No ways are there. No bird ways, no ant ways. They are the concept for the beginners. No way, what ways is there? Basically, your presence is just like a space of sky. To identify yourself, it is said in the spiritual science, there are two ways. It is the ant ways and bird ways. I tell you, ant ways means to devotion stories. Those who are illiterate, those who are not able to grasp knowledge, those who are lack of intellect, these are farmers. So they were asked to do the bhajan and all these things. This is the ant way, slowly, silently, permanently. Bird way means direct knowledge. You got background of the intellect. You got some reading. You might have approached some law. After reading books, after approaching so many masters, you got having some base of the knowledge behind it. Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master. These terms you know very acquainted. So, after having approach with the master, so it can grasp immediately, instantly. That is bird way. Grasping with instant is bird way. Grasping is slowly, silently through the ocean, and there is no way at all for it. It is for there for understanding, for beginners, not to stick with the words. What they want to convey. Body is not an identity. Body was not an identity. Body is not going to be an identity. It's a fact. But to accept this fact, we are not accepting this fact because of long association with the body. We are having so much attachment with the body. Though we are knowing Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master, this word, we are not having strong conviction. Again and again, we are coming to the body-based knowledge. But unless the body-based knowledge dissolves, you are not able to identify. All questions, all needs, all requirements, all readings, through body-based. Body-based media is supposed to be dissolved. Because at ultimate truth, there is no body at all. After leaving this body, what is the bird ways? What is the ant ways? No way is there. Where is the kundalini? Nothing is there. Why to again and again become the victim of that bookish knowledge? So literal knowledge, bookish knowledge is signaling, giving some signal, indication that you can hammer yourself, you can grasp yourself, you can have some spontaneous conviction. So what you read, what you listen, these are the only process of thinking. Nothing else. So not to be slave of literal knowledge, bookish knowledge. What they convey that most important. There are so many masters are there. Thousands of spiritual books are there. What is the gist of the books? When you dissolve the body knowledge, it's a full body. Super is supplying food and water is growing. The moment you stop supplying food and water, it will dissolve. So who is holding the body? Who is speaking from this body? Who is listening from this body? I'm inviting attention of the invisible listener within you, not to the body. That conviction is supposed to be happen. Then what will happen? Then all body-based concepts will be dissolved. Because I am not body at all. Okay, you are doing your job, you are doing your duties. If your family members, you are out some any other responsibility, you can carry on responsibility. Don't neglect your body. But try to identify yourself as in real self. We are identifying ourselves in body form. That is just very straight knowledge. So we can understand intellectually just to absorb this reality, ultimate truth, just to have spontaneous conviction, you have to undergo in the beginning through meditation. Now mantra is given. Meaning of the mantra, I am Brahman, Brahman I am. So all the time you are hammering yourself. You not try to sit here. For 24 hours regularly you are hammering yourself. You are a Brahman, you are a Brahman. So reciting the mantra non-stop. It is over, then you forget your body identity. Emotion, then no death, no birth. Who will die? Whose birth is there? No karma, there is no deed, no doer, nothing is there. No experience, no experiencer. No witness, no witnesser. No awakening, no consciousness. Everything will be clear. So you are acting just like a drama. When you are acting the drama, you know that I am so birthday. But you are doing very job, very good acting. People are acting. But when you are acting a certain role, that you say, I'm birthday. What is script is given to you, you are acting according to the script. You are not considering the script. What the person, the author wrote, according to how the person directed, acting according to him, and impressing the people, the audience. Same thing here also.
So Maharaj, all the script is already written for us.
Yes, forget about the script when you are knowing identity. Whatever knowledge available, no knowledge. Why knowledge is required? Because you forgot identity. You are missing yourself. Directly, you have got attachment to this body, dead body. What is the value of this body? Sorry. The presence disappears from this body. What is the value of this body? Whatever your position may be in this world, you may be great king or God position. The living body has no value of this body, it is burning or burning. So who is acting pure? It is called Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master. The greatness. The name, you have given the name to the ultimate truth. A tremendous power within you. Not his truth. Everybody is standing for that only. So, you may read it, book, but not to become slave of the content of the book. So no way is there, no Kundalini is there. What Kundalini? When you know the Kundalini, the body becomes set. Lot of beings in the Kundalini was there. Any destiny was there. Any sin is there. You know about hell and heaven, nothing was there. All this concept came along with the body. But blindly sighing, oh, restless. Why are you sighing blind? Nothing. After doing what is there? Nothing there. That means everything came out of nothing, everything dissolves in nothing. That reality is supposed to be absorbed. And for which again, meditation is. To meditation of hammering, to meditate. Inviting attention of invisible meditator that you are ultimate truth. Very simple knowledge. Why complication is there? Not to go anywhere in the world, not to torture your body. Why beard is required? Why bald hair is required? Why color is required? Nothing is required. Together one sadhu came, he cut his ear and we put some beads inside. So many things. Why is it required? When you enter this world, will you cut your ear? Or will you come with mala or garland? So decoration of the Bible, you have to impress people. It's a free of charge. Open knowledge. In the beginning you have to make some effort.
Is the script for those bodies already written? For those bodies only?
Just to dissolve the body knowledge, so many little books are there. But you read those books, very direct knowledge, directly. Roundabout is like that, what you say, the Pipidaka mark, that is ant mark, that bird mark, or way. It will be beginners, you are no more beginners. You are in PhD class, not in the first standard. Now you are in higher education. Only you must have courage to accept the reality. Yes. And it's fact, even if, forget about spirituality, even if you think intellectually, body is not identity at all. What is your body inside? Just glimpses of eye. Just eye. Yes.
Wow.
So strong faith within yourself, strong faith in Master.
Yesterday you mentioned the ninth type of devotion. It was, as far as I understood, it was the surrender to the master, to the inner master, outer master, saying.
These are the words of outer Master.
Yes.
It is not separate.
So what is it?
You have to concentrate. Total involvement is there. I will give a simple example. Somebody abuses in a very bad language.
Mm.
Always thinking for him, that man abused me, insulted me, I will take revenge of that man. 24 hours thinking for that person. Let me see, let me come, I will see it and take revenge. Similarly, you must have that intact, or you must have that impression that taken. Yes, I want to see Brahman. So after hammering all the time, the thoughts, everything will open. Because the spirit is very sensitive. The presence is very sensitive. What you impress, it reflects for. It immediately react. Suppose somebody sees your donkey, you immediately stabbing it. Before that word donkey, hammering you, assaulted you. You say donkey. If you say Brahman, Brahman. Who has given meaning the donkey and Brahman? Brahman is a word, donkey also Brahman. Tomorrow suppose instead of Brahman or donkey will say Brahman there. So considering the sensitivity of the spirit, that Nama mantra is there. Through Nama mantra, you are hammering yourself. Continuously. It affects. And then, at the end, after conviction, you forget body attitude. Because samadhi. Ultimately. So though you are holding the body, you remain untouched with the world. So in that case, there should not be temptation to go anywhere. Nobody will do any miracles. Visiting this place to that place. I have seen some foreigners are coming with this place to that place. Unless you are torturing your body. How many masters you are going to change? What will you? How will nothing will be. Because you are insulting your inner master. You are neglecting your inner master. You are underestimating your inner master. And it's said that if you be self-self, there is no master at all. Why to go here and there? This is not egoist thought. This is fact. I'm placing before you fact. To accept this fact, you must have strong faith, strong courage. A master says, I am Brahman, I am Brahman. There is no duality, there is no ego. Accept it. And then all the through meditation, then impressing yourself, hammering yourself. Yes. So in the beginning you have to recite the mantra all the time. No difficulty, priceless things. No money required, no garland required, no prasad, nothing is. But devote yourself valuable time for you only. Because so many concepts attach, impress upon us, wrap upon us. But to break all the circle of all concepts. That's it. Nothing to do special. Live a normal life. Very normal. I told you previously, Sir Maharaj used to work in the shop, British shop of the age of 75. Same thing Ranjit Maharaj also. Same thing is Rameshwar Maharaj also. So you need not refer to your personal duty, the person. Continue with their life. No. all answers which are answered within you only, for which I am insisting all the time. Have dialogue with yourself, yourself. All questions will be answered spontaneously from you. It's called ninth devotion. Atma-nivedana bhakti means Atma-nivedana devotion. Even dialogue with yourself, yourself. It happens spontaneously, even anywhere you may be there. Questions are coming, answers are immediately, instantly.
Any type of question,
Any
spiritual,
type of
material.
question, you get immediate answer. The very fast computer. The very fast computer here. For which to operate that computer, I have given a key, master key.
I was sitting for meditation last night. I found it impossible to concentrate.
Meditation.
Yeah, I was sitting, citing Nam Mantra, and I just found it impossible. Like it's very, very difficult to stay focused, you know?
Nam mantra. You can recite Nam mantra all the time.
He said he couldn't focus, he couldn't concentrate last night.
Because you don't say that I am focusing. Don't go not to make deliberate effort. I am reciting Nam mantra. I suppose it is all. Just go on continuing Nam mantra without any expectation. Not to make any deliberate effort. Recite the mantra all the time. It will give effect. It will give effect, definitely. Till individuality dissolves, you have to undergo the Nam mantra and meditation. Thereafter it will be spontaneous. All action will be spontaneous action. That so-called I support to be dissolved. I am somebody, I am doing meditation, I am doing something. I support to dissolve. Where was that I prior to beingness? No, I was there. So living body, where I is there? Why meditation is required? Because you have forgotten identity. You are missing yourself. You have lost your memories. Meditation helps you identify yourself. It's a process. But to follow for a certain time. It is not wasting. What you are doing, it's like I told you, pouring water, it is not immediately flowing. They are observing, and then after complete observation, it starts flowing. Plant is that side, the strange pouring water from here, it's not immediately flow. It will absorb in the earth. If you say, oh, I am pouring 2 buckets, 3 buckets, why not it flowing? It is absorbing, it is not wasting. So like that, whatever you are meditating, it is not wasting. And meditation, is absorbing. Then one moment say, oh, this starts flowing. It's kind of cleaning process. All bad concept from childhood till today will dissolve slowly, silently, and permanently.
And I guess there's no way to tell how long that absorbing process will take, you know?
Till that time you have to continue. Some people wait instantly, some people wait from 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, 2 years, 10 years also. One person came to me from that Germany. 50 years he was doing spirituality, 50 years. I think at Manali. He's seen almost all masters. What is the output after 50 years spirituality? Nothing. Then he need to come here, and I told him, now he's calling me there. So I'm not blaming, I'm not claiming I'm a great person. That greatness within you, I'm showing that greatness within you. What is here? It is already within you. Only difference that you are measuring yourself in body form. I am not measuring myself body form. I am treated equal. Because you are basically formless. So therefore, 50 years, 40 years, 30 years, 1% may know that. Alex, 1 month standing on the ice, Kashmir, somewhere, and Himalayas.
Somebody you met?
Or Alexander.
Alexander, he did?
Yes, you are about 20 or 30 years doing some spirituality.
And 1 month on the
And
ice.
when you say ice, you say that's somewhere. Not a project to the body. This is nothing. I don't know why to do all these things. That's not the matter. There are so many persons. Because there should be perfection. See everything within you, but you are unaware. I am not doing any special thing. I am showing and inviting attention to the invisible listener within that you are ultimate truth. Not accept nothing. Not to go here and there. You may go anywhere, but not to expect that you somebody should give you some miraculous experience. Very simple one. I am not favoring you. It's fact and fact. Expressing before your fact. Your importance, business importance. You do not your value. You do not your value. I know your value. Your presence is invaluable. Greatness is there. So you have to break circles. Circles, concepts, various concepts. With courage. Meditation giving you courage. Yes, sir. Not impossible. All these saintly people, and same spirit that you are already having. The spirit within this body, spirit within you, no difference at all. Only thing you are underestimating as body. As you know, the body is not identity at all. So if you are under the pressure of fear of death, why? No, death is death. What is death? Not is birth. There are concepts. So be strong. Accept the reality. For which again I am repeating this meditation. In the beginning, it may 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, you will not find any effect. They continue with that. It is the only source. We are under nothing with it. Everything is in your hand. Okay.
Thank you, Maharaj.
What about the food?
Oh, you know me, I eat out.
You don't tiffin, they have providing tiffin.
Huh?
If you